For the month of October, we have the High Priestess reversed. What's this? We have the Page of Vessels upright. You are more recluse, okay? You are more recluse in the coming, couple of months maybe, or through, possibly like through summer. So there's is either you are recluse or you have that desire to be recluse, and possibly because you want to regain your composure or momentum, or you want to, regroup yourself or your thoughts, or reorganize your plans. So you want to take some time off with yourself, something like that, or go inwards. There's the tendency of going inwards or wanting to go inwards during this period. Yes, there's a sense of, reconsolidation, something. So some of you might be taking stock or inventory of your, um, your accomplishments, or even your possessions, or maybe even your friends or your relationships. Okay, for some, I sense here's maybe some of you are looking for a new career, or wanting to shift careers, or go into a different field. Okay. I okay, there's a determination, but I don't feel yet if this plan of yours will be achieved soon, or that if this is about a career, hunting a new job, or changing careers, it's not yet shown here if there will be, success in it. Of course, it will be successful if you are determined enough. But that is the advice of the card, to just keep on looking, just keep on, pushing forward if you are um batting for change in your life, especially in this new year. I sense here also, for some of you, what I sense here is, okay, you are done with your internal dialogue here. Okay. And some of you might feel, if this is your situation, some of you might feel that this is the time, or this is the time to go out, okay, prowl for new opportunities, or just go out there, show yourself to others, show what you can do, or if you have shelved some plans, or yeah, some plans in the previously, you feel that it's high time to show them what you've got. Okay, show them your skills or what you have. However, for some of you born in October, I could also sense that there's something that you need to choose, okay, to choose between two things, okay, but you are I feel that you are deferring, uh making a choice for now, because you don't see the value or the merits, okay, of these two choices. It's like they are evening out, okay, they are evening out. The choices that are presented to you are evening out. There is not there is no there is not one that is better than the other. Okay, so you are still, trying to really weigh the value the value of both these choices before you making the decision. Okay, if you are in the public eye, let's say you are in the entertainment industry, while some of you might have felt that there's a lull in the projects or opportunities, but um, I feel that there will be some old projects that will be, presented to you again. Okay, they are just shelved. They are just, delayed. Okay, they are just delayed. Some of you might even be facing some issues with sort of was this intellectual property, okay, um, or rights of 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 something that you need to. That is the reason, could be the reason why you need to make a pause in your career or in your activities. For some of you, I sense here doing a project that is a reprisal of an old project. Okay, it could be, if you are an actor, for example, or an actress, you might be offered a project that is a remake of an old movie, for example, or of an old script. If you are in the music industry, it could be reprising a song, okay, or be be wary also of this possibility that the material that you will be offered or that you will be doing is similar to another material, okay, that you do not have the authority or claim to it, or you are not authorized to use. Okay, so there's again this issue of rights or, you know, intellectual property, something. Now, this situation could also happen in the months of October, between that September, October, November, during those months. For some of you, it could be a worry of a lackluster career, and the worry also that you might be, forgotten, or it's like your time, your time of fame has already passed. These two cards, okay, signify temporariness, okay, of the situation. So this is just temporary. Do not try to swim against the tide, okay. There's, as they say, patience is a virtue. So I feel that the card is advising you to simply be patient for now, at least for for the next few months. If this is about politics, okay, or if you're involved in politics, what I sense here for October born people, or this could happen around that time of October or the last quarter of the year. What I sense here is some of you is either you are being pitted against someone who is not qualified, okay? And it is difficult for you to, stoop down to their level, something like that. Someone, someone around you lacks the intellect, okay? But I could sense that this energy here is, parang they have this, parang they have this hold uh on the public public views, or public, they are kind of popular in terms of public opinion, okay? But they lack the intellectual capability, definitely. And you're pitted against that, and you're trying to you know um you're trying to meet the expectation of the public, okay, so that you at least could be as popular as this energy. Okay? Parang kasing you have this vibe na ano eh, if we're going to turn this around and make this upright, you have this vibe na you cannot be reached, okay? And you have this, I feel that you are someone who's educated, okay? You have the mastery also of your position, okay? But somehow you will be pitted against this one, okay, who came from, if you're going to root their origins, for example, they came from nothing. But I feel that there's something old with this energy here. Maybe they came from what they call the dynasty, okay? They came from a political family, or they have had, connections with politicians before, and now they are trying their hand on politics. It could also be because this has this, you know, old energy in them. It's like they're used to the ins and outs of politics. Okay, you have the expertise, and it's very intellectual, it's very, it's very um from your education, from a good education, but this one is from experience. Okay, so you are pitted against that. What the card is advising, if this is your situation, there actually is no need to, stoop down to the level of this energy here, because you cannot. Okay, there is something about this energy that you cannot, go go lower than that, something like that, because may iba siyang expertise, may iba siyang kakayahan na hindi mo magagawa. Let's admit. But what you can do is be sensible, okay, you know, be more receptive to the needs of the public, to the needs of your constituents. Okay, that's how you're going to win their favors. Okay, and the challenge of this card is how are you going to, turn around the public perception, okay, uh, in your favor. Okay, you okay, you can what's this, you can reach the grassroots level, okay, their intellect, or their needs, or their, what do you call this, their sentiments, okay, by not only by being authentic, but also by listening to them. You really need to, parang ano, yung you need to know the pulse of the public, okay, of the grassroots. That is the challenge for you. It is something that you really need to learn how, because this energy here knows how, because this energy has lived their lives with the massa, with the grassroots, so they know already, they know the ins and outs, plus they have this connection. Okay, they could also be connected with, we um I don't know. I just sense that this energy here has connections with the higher ups, as well as with the characters in the underbelly, something like that. So I cannot say that this person has a, is a dubious character, but maybe that's because they just, that is how they pull their strategies, okay, to be connected with everyone who has the influence. But I sense that you are righteous. You have you have the virtues, but admittedly they are not enough. Or maybe you are already experiencing that being educated, having the virtues, knowing the laws are not enough, okay, to win the favors of the grassroots. But the card is saying that you need to be authentic, okay? You need Okay, one of the things that you can take up is maybe you can take up about population, not population control, but how to take care of the population, okay? How to use the population as as a resource, like was this as a human resource, okay, was this human capital, strengthen the human capital, the value of the population, instead of going for, like ayuda and controlling the population. Of course, that's important, but it's more of, well, the card is showing is more of, you know, um, making everyone understand the value of, the population. Okay, the manpower that we have, the resource that we have, having, because this is a young population here. That's how I feel. So harnessing the power, the value of the young population in this country. So that's one way of winning the public opinion and the favors of a lot of people of different sectors in the society. I feel that you have got what it takes as compared to this energy here, which I don't feel any, this I don't feel that this energy here can offer a positive direction for our, for our country, for our, society. But you have got what it takes here. It's just that you need to know how to, um, you know, level with the people, because, their perception of you is you are, hard to reach. Okay, so that is the advice for those born in October, or possibly this can happen around the October months. Okay, for those who are born in November, you have the Queen of Swords upright. Let's pull another card. For those who are born in the months of November, or for events that can happen during the month of November. So we have I'm sorry, I cannot read. Eight of Balls reversed. What I sense here is maybe some of you are, saying that you want no more conflicts, okay? You no longer uh, want conflicts, want, this bickering, okay? Because here, this is in your environment here, there's sort of a discord, disharmony, and they are, in your view, okay, they are doing things not only the wrong way, but maybe in an obsolete way. What obsolete way? For example, your family, for example, your family, you are pro, let's say, pro positive parenting, whereas someone in your family is still, you know, um, practicing the, like corporal punishment. So there's a conflict already when it comes to values, okay, in running the household, in instilling discipline, okay, in your family, for example. So there is see, there's conflict of interest, conflict of ways of doing things. Someone is more innovative, this one. Hopefully, this is your energy. And some energies here are very backward, okay? And they're stubborn even. They want to keep things as they are, the status quo, even if that status quo is no longer working. Okay? I also sense here that, well, someone wants to put a stop in, for example, this can also, for me, this can also uh, suggest, talking behind someone else's back, like gossip going around, or office politics, maybe, or, you know, someone is, someone is spreading false witness, is it false? false information. And yeah, so it's like gossip, right? And someone wants to put a stop on that situation. Parang sabi niya, um, speak only about truth, okay? And this energy here wants to exact justice also because here there's definitely parang ano okay, there's a sense of a media, what's this, ano yung publicity? Trial by publicity. Okay, so that's what's going on. Trial by publicity. And this person here wants to put a stop on it. Okay, and this person here only wants the truth, only wants justice. Okay, so hopefully this is you, November born people. Of course, okay, I assume that this is your energy because you should really be, in you should really be taking the high road, okay? You must not blend with these people, regardless if they are um, influential, even if they have the connections, okay? Do not blend in with these people. You are not on par with them, okay? And also you do not strive to be with them, to mingle with these people just because you want to insist on your truth. Okay, that's not the way to do it. Because they will not listen anyway. They have their own way of doing things. They have their own, sabihin na natin, they have their own value system. Okay? Um, okay. As long as you know the truth, as long as you can hold on to your truth, then nothing should matter. Okay? Even though this group of people here is blocking you, okay? So, some energies here are blocking you, okay? To speak up, okay? To spread your truth to others, okay? They're also obliterating your presence here, okay? So maybe you are, in your, you are, what's this? Sitting in your power, you are glowing, you are shining bright, okay? But these people here, they sort of, parang they're dimming your light. They're attempting to dim your light by blocking you. So there's that sense. Okay. The card is saying that you just keep on doing what you're doing as long as you're in the truth. Okay. Don't be afraid because these people here will, they will disintegrate. There's a sense of dissolution eh. Parang they will disperse. Parang ganon. Because their statements will not hold water. So this group of people are engaged in chismis maybe, or false information to, parang they are also your detractors, so you have to watch out for that energy. But again, watch out, but do not allow yourself to to be affected by this, okay? This negativities here. Their mere presence has this, aspect of making you feel you are not, worth of being heard. Okay, so don't feel like that. That's the advice of the card. So hold on to your truth. Okay. So if you are in the public eye, uh, November born people, okay, it's the same thing. There will be detractors here that may be blocking you. At the same time, for some of you, the card is saying, don't allow um low vibrate low vibration individuals to confuse you when it comes to what is true and what is false, what is truth and what is a lie. Okay. It's a group of people here. They're out to, I feel that that is their way of life. They are, you know, detractors, or they spread rumors. So that is their way of life. Or maybe that is also their preoccupation. If you are in the public eye, or if you are a celebrity or what, that that may be, you know, you are in this company of, you know, people who are making a living, spreading rumors, spreading lies, okay, against anyone. It so happen you're also, you know, um you are also a prey, okay, a prey to their lifestyle. There's also another aspect here. I feel that subtly, it's just a very subtle warning, okay? So maybe this warning is, this warning applies to a few individuals, okay? That there could be an offer, or there could be hints of you working on something with, along with, you know, it's either a dubious company, or a weak group, or weak business, weak enterprise. Either you might be asked or you might be tempted, but I feel that there is more of a temptation here. But you might be asked to agree, okay, agree to this offer, or agree with this group of people here. Definitely what I sense is this is not your tribe. Okay, try to avoid, use your intuition. Okay, this card is challenging you to use your intuition. When your gut instinct tells you to avoid certain groups of individuals, or certain projects, might as well avoid. Stick on your truth. Okay, what is this truth? It's either an information about something, or your truth, like what do you do, your values and your beliefs. Okay, those are your truths also. If some projects, or some, you know, some projects, some individuals are running counter to these truths, to your beliefs, then you should not be taking them up. So if this is in politics, okay, I sense that it's either you are born on November, or this event will occur or take place around the November month. There's a sense here of someone will be meted out with some legalities, okay? Because this entity here is like an institution that is dealing with law, okay, with legalities. Someone will be served um like an indictment, something. So they will serve uh they will, maybe someone will be issued a subpoena, something like that, or they will be summoned in court, okay, or they will be compelled to face a legal complaint, something like that. So someone here will be held accountable for actions that had been done. Okay. These actions were not in conformity with the law, for example, or they are not, say they are not in conformity with one's faith, or with morals. Okay. Yeah. So someone here, okay, will have to face, okay, the consequence of what they had done, or their, yeah, or what they had done. It could be also violations of the law here. Someone has violated the law. Okay, so they will be held accountable for it. Okay. Now, if that is you, okay, if that is you, and you are being accused, okay, of some wrongdoings or some violations of the law, what the card is showing here is that you just need to hold on to your truth or hold on to the truth. Even if they will be accusers, for example, you will be accused of something, you just need to stand your ground and uphold the truth here, okay? Also, you temper your tendency if you have the tendency to dish out harsh words. You need to temper that because um it might not be on your favor, or it will only worsen the situation for you. Okay, so you need to temper your words, okay, your words. Also, the card is saying that you need to be, simple with your words. The simpler, the better. Okay. And also your concepts, okay, about the situation. Make them simple or simplify them for this group because this group will not take anything that they will not understand. Okay. And because I feel there's a bit of stubbornness here, so they will only block you, okay, from dishing out your truth, okay? Especially they will use that if you're used to, using um what's this? Deep words or words that are incomprehensible to the common to a common person. Okay. So they will use that against you. They might use that against you. Okay. So better simplify your words, simplify your concepts, simplify your reasoning so that you will get through the intellect of this group. Okay. You are not on, when it comes to mental capacity, you are not compatible with this group. Okay. So they can only understand simple words. Okay. I feel that they have already formulated their own opinions against a situation or maybe against you. So really your weapon here is your truth. Okay, so that's what I have for you, November born people. For December born people, we have, wow, the Emperor reversed. Okay, Ten of Stones reversed. First of all, I sense that there is a sort of a softening of a stance or of opinions or beliefs. Okay, so someone who might be rigid is now has mellowed down. Okay, a decision that has been made with something like a punctuated situation, parang tinuldo ka na na sitwasyon, is now being revisited and being revised maybe, or there could be changes, a bit of changes or revisions in those decisions or beliefs or opinions. Okay, so there's some sort of a softening, pinalambot. Okay. um okay, yeah, that's what something quite rather established, okay, is now being given a second look, and they are being, you know re reinvented. Okay, reinvented. Maybe it's also you are reinventing yourself, okay, to be more, maybe for some of you the age is catching up on you already, so you are you have mellowed down, okay, in your beliefs, because I sense here that there's a um like here, change in beliefs also, um change in beliefs, okay. values that have been formed since maybe since you were young are now being changed. Okay, it could also be the situation or the environment, your community, or even your society is changing the the established beliefs. Okay, that are being followed, okay, by the people. This could also pertain to something or someone that is challenging existing beliefs. It could be you, okay? It could be you. So this could be established rules or beliefs within your family, okay, within your peers, your even your in the workplace, okay, you're challenging some rules, okay. But I don't sense here that if you are the one who's challenging, you are using force. I don't sense that here. There's also a possibility that if that is you that wants to challenge an existing um what's this an existing structure, okay, or policies, body of policies, you are doing it internally first. Maybe you are you know trying to firm up your stand on it. So there's something internal first, okay? And it's just a matter of time that you're going to make your views about things public. Okay? So for now you are like marinating your views about it. But there's this something in you is it's like an urge or a need to change something that is already formed, that is already established. Okay. Maybe for some of you it is also changing religion. Okay, your the religion that you are born with or raised in, because there might be some things about your religion that are no longer serving you or serving your purpose, or that if that for you they are already questionable. Okay, so in a larger scale, this could also pertain to the our church, the Catholic Church also. That could also be it is you know um this could pertain to some changes in the Catholic Church. Okay, transformation. There could be a transformation that will be happening. Some ideologies or some ideas will be transforming. Some will be, challenging already tested and established structures and beliefs, institutions, even there's a reformation, okay, that will be happening maybe during around December, or around that period this year, okay, or even spilling out to January. That is that sense. Okay, for some of you, I sense that you are already um not happy or comfortable with the current situation that you are in. That's why you want to change your that's why you want to change your status. Okay, it's what the change that I'm sensing here is very structural here. is quite structural, okay? It's something that is not expected to happen, okay? Maybe even you will be surprised that you will be clamoring for change, okay? For this kind of change, it feels immense, okay? It feels massive for me, but still you want that change, okay? You feel that it is high time for the change to come. So it could impact you as a person, and probably also it could impact your, the future generations, okay? So it could impact your family, the generation, the next generations that you will be building, okay? So there's that sense that the one of the motivations that you are clamoring for this change is because you are thinking of how your future generation will um, attain stability, okay, and security. So you feel that by changing the status quo, okay, this stability will be achieved, okay, by your children and children of your children. Okay. Nevertheless, I don't sense that this change will require, building from ground up. I sense that you want to build on what is already existing and then turn it around, something like that. You want to turn it around, you want to change what is already existing. So there's some aspects of that structure, okay, that you want to change that you still believe in. So it's not really a complete turnaround, okay? So okay, I sense that you will be leading that change, okay? You will be leading that change. Okay, if you are in a public eye, like if you are a celebrity of some sort, I sense here changing of a status quo. Okay, it could be from one company going to another company because you want stability, you want to ensure security. Because here, the emperor being reversed, okay, not only was your beliefs uh not only was your beliefs were being challenged, but also, or compromised even, but also your stability has been shaken up a bit, okay? So depending on the situation, you want to change that situation or the status quo. You want to attain stability, and you are seeing the stability elsewhere, so there could be a changing of companies or changing of even of roles, but I don't feel that strongly here, because you will still, it's like changing a job, okay? From you were a CEO, you're a CEO in that company. You're not going to, you know, um, move to another company and become, take on a lesser role. You will still be the CEO, something like that. You will still assume the same role. If you are in a role of power, you will still assume that role, but in another company, something like that. So the theme of your reading is stability, because you're looking at it very seriously, very intently at this time. Okay, so is either this is for you, December born people, or this will be happening around December, okay, during that period. There could also be, some of you relinquishing an agreement like a contract, and you are ready to take on, go into a different path, okay, or enter into a different agreement that is less restrictive, okay, that is less restrictive, because here in this emperor reverse, if your reason for changing the status quo is about a contract, there could be, repressive or restrictive restrictive stipulations in your contract provisions that you feel they are no longer serving you, they're no longer serving your interest. So in this new company, it feels like a startup to me, or maybe they are, relatively younger business. Okay. There's more innovation here. Okay. There's innovativeness, whereas here is very, makaluma and parang, yeah, it's kind of old already. Parang obsolete na nga siya. Obsolete, may pagka-obsolete. But this is very innovative. Their approach is innovative. So you feel that what this offers will benefit you in the long run and in terms of stability. There's a lot of promise in this enterprise here, or in this option here, in this choice. There's a lot of promise of newness, promise of stability, as well as, parang they are experimental. Okay, they are okay with experimenting, especially for some of you who are in the entertainment industry. Some of you might be thinking of relinquishing your old image. Okay, you want a new image for yourself. You want to rebrand yourself. This is an era of yourself that is already in the past. Okay, that's what you feel. Maybe previously you have undergone major changes in your career, and you feel that changing the rebranding, okay, changing your image by going into another company, another business, will benefit you. Okay, will, ensure your stability, ensure your presence in the industry. But I really feel that this is relatively young, or at least comparatively young. Okay. Although there's a promise of stability here and growth, I feel that this company is controlled by, parang is a family sort of corporation. But basta there's a family aspect to it. It's run by a close-knit small group of people. There are basta you need to find out the disadvantage of being in a company run by a family, okay, rather than a company run by a corporation of different people with different expertise and different interests. That is the that is a major difference between these two companies here, or these two establishments here. This one innovative and experimental and new and all, and giving you a lot of promises, beautiful promises of growth and expansion. But this is younger, okay, than this one. And this is run by a small group of people, okay? And they're just, parang they're still they're testing the waters. They're just trying their hand on this business, okay? On this industry. So that is something that you have to think about, really, to really consider. Whereas this one is already a tried and tested company. Okay, so that's the difference also. Okay. If this is in the political scene, okay, what I sense here, if you are a December-born politician, or if this event will happen around December, is that out with the old, in with the new, something like that. But there's going to be some conflicts in the transition. That's what I sense. Okay. Is There's a big difference between these two. This is rather old, tried and tested, but it's not working anymore. It's not, it's creating conflicts, okay, with this old was this old situation or old structure, old institution. Whereas this one is new, but never been tested. It's still new. So there's newness here. There's a promise of expansion, growth, and all, and innovativeness. But that's the operative word. It's only potential, okay? Whereas this one is already tried and tested. So if you are to choose between the two situations, two scenario, what are you going to choose? So it's really up to you, okay? But I feel that you are in the middle of it, okay? Or maybe you're witnessing it or you are participating in it. So there's some sort of a decision that you need to make. Which one will you go for? Which option will you be siding? Okay, so okay. What I sense here is that, of course, this, as I said, this one is old already, a very traditionalist kind of, I don't know what it is, institution. It's a traditionalist institution. This one somehow is, yes, it's new, it's innovative, it's patterned after another institution. So it's not original. That's what I'm sensing. It's not original. It's patterned after another institution. Um, okay, to give context, okay, to give context. For example, this is about our constitution that is being deliberated on or debated on, okay, currently. So this is the constitution, old, tried and tested, but for some it is no longer working. So for some they are batting on or bidding on changing some provisions of the constitution, or some are even batting for a total change of the constitution because they want new set of rules, they want new provisions that they feel will be workable at this time and age, given the economic situation globally, something like that. But I feel that the provisions that are being manifested came from or patterned after another institution or policies from other countries that they feel okay, they have this notion for the proponents of this constitution, for example, or change in provisions. They have this notion that um, these copied provisions are responsible for another country's economic growth, something like that. What they probably not have studied thoroughly is that these provisions could be situational, could be also dependent on culture or on how we respond to policies, for example. So they are dependent on the kinds of people that these provisions will be serving. Okay, so that I feel has not been taken into account when some when the proponents of economic provisions, for example, of the Constitution or the total revision of the Constitution, are pushing. Okay, so that has not been accounted for. So the potential is there, but this this card is showing that further studies need to be done. Okay, so before adoption of any revisions or before the changing of the status quo, but that is the sense here. There's a change of status quo. Okay, there's a shift, transformation here from old to new because this old is no longer working, okay, in favor of this. But again, the card is showing this as a reverse, so it is parang ano ba yun? Parang we have yet to see if this will work. There is the potential, but we have yet to see. Parang ano, itetest pa lang natin to. So there's that risk, okay, of instability also. Kung tutusin, we are looking for stability, for security, but since this is not yet tested, so how can you be sure that this will affect security and stability, di ba? So that's what I sense. Okay, so if you are witnessing this or you are taking part in this transformation, then you have to really make that well thought of, well considered decision, because this can have a major impact also if you are in the uh, political scene. Okay, that's what I have for you.